Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I will talk about the last day of April, Thursday the 30th. Today the moon is in Libra till 7 p.m. Universal Time, which is around noon, probably in the Americas or maybe earlier. Then the moon moves to Scorpio. So basically this can be a nice day for almost all signs. If you think that the moon in Libra is good for you, favorable for you, meaning like if you're an air sign, that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or even Leo and Sagittarius, try to make the best of the moon in Libra. Also, when the moon moves to Scorpio, that would be a good day for the water signs, which is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Good also for Virgo, also for Cancer. Excuse me, good for Virgo and for Capricorn. So basically, this is what you should basically choose. In all cases, let's hear the details for each and every sign because there's more to go with the astrological explanation. Okay, so let's start. Aries, of course, the moon in Libra for the second consecutive day is in an opposition to your sign. Maybe you felt a little bit restless on Wednesday. Thursday is almost the same. Things will get easier when the moon moves to Scorpio. That's when the opposition ends and you would feel more comfortable. However, planet Mars is in your sign, so please be careful if you were born between the 5th and the 7th of April. Taurus, try to wrap things up. Try to wrap the month up before 7 p.m. Universal Time. That's the easiest part of the day. When the moon moves to Scorpio, there's an opposition to your sign, so probably you'll get a surprise later on during the day, and you don't want that. You just want to relax, have a nice evening and peaceful actually evening, and it doesn't matter how you want to spend it, so try to drive carefully. So basically now you have a choice. Gemini, of course, I love the effects of the moon in Libra. It's an air sign, so it uplifts your mood. You feel happy, and this is the best part of the day in order to wrap things up, and then you will be happy when everything changes with the moon in Scorpio. So then you have nothing to worry. You just enjoy an evening. With Venus in your sign, you can be quite lucky if you were born between the 26th and the 28th of May. And now Uranus is in your sign, so please be careful. Drive carefully if you were born on the 21st, 22nd of May. Cancer, the moon in Libra may put you under some stress, or maybe you're just worried, you just want to wrap things up, which is okay. You have till 7 p.m. Universal Time, but then you have to know that the good news is that the moon will be in Scorpio in the evening or probably in the afternoon, depending if you're watching me from the Americas. So then you will have a good time, happy times, and you will definitely spend some great moments. So that would be a good wrap up of the month. Leo, I think Leo should be quite satisfied and actually decided to wrap things up before the moon moves to Scorpio. You don't want to move everything till the moon reaches Scorpio. Definitely you need to hurry up a little bit, try to catch up the moon in Libra, and that's your best bet. You have great reflexes, you have great impulses and reflexes, and the ability to assimilate things. You get it. When the moon moves to Scorpio, then you will have 2 squares to your sign, and you will also have Pluto opposing your sign. You don't want that. So if you really want to wrap things up, definitely start with the complicated thing that needs to be wrapped up before the month ends, and then you should relax in the evening and drive carefully. Virgo, I like this day, whether the moon is in Libra or in Scorpio. You have nothing to worry about. You can just enjoy this beautiful day, have a nice Thursday, a nice evening, whatever you want to do. You will be very active, very happy, very charming. And I hope you stay very sensible and logical and try to stay safe, stay away from trouble. Libra, of course, the moon in your sign will help you catch up with your work. You seem to be decided. You want to do something new. You want to take initiative. It's like you want to really to decide on something. Maybe you want to stay late at the office or something. But actually, it's because the moon in your sign is a beginning. Whereas everybody is wrapping things up, you are starting a new month, a lunar month. In all cases, it's up to you to decide. When the moon moves to Scorpio, you will still be lucky and you have everything that you need. Scorpio, the day actually may be or may feel a little bit stressful. You feel a little bit maybe down. You felt this on Wednesday, also Thursday. It's not a good time for you to make great decisions, big moves. Even though it's the end of the month, you may regret it later on. You should wait for Friday. Or maybe if you're in the Americas, maybe you can catch the moon in your sign. That's 7 p.m. Universal Time. That will be around in the afternoon, you know, or starting noon, wherever you are. In all cases, the moon in Libra is not helpful. It can be quite ungrateful. It's one of the lowest energy days or period of times in the month, and you don't want to ruin the last hours of April. So wait for the moon to reach your sign and then you can decide on doing things. Moving to Sagittarius, I like this day, but only as long as the moon is in Libra. When the moon moves to Scorpio, everything stands still. And you keep waiting. No email arrives, no call arrives, no message arrives. So basically, you have to catch the wind, let's say, the good wind. You have till 7 p.m. Universal Time. After that, you just need to relax. You just want to say, that's a day, and you should wait till the moon reaches your sign, and that would be on Sunday. So please plan accordingly. You need plan B maybe if you are in a hurry or you have something important to do later during the day with the moon in Scorpio. In all cases, please stay calm, make plans, and be ready. Moving now to Capricorn. Of course, the moon in Libra squares your sign, but you will be fine. You are okay. You are totally uplifted and supported by the sun in Taurus. You have nothing to worry about. Although the last day of the month seems to be a little bit demanding, but you will be okay. Don't miss a beat, meaning that you have to stay put. You have to keep your eyes open. It doesn't mean that everybody is happy and chatting and with their, they're scattered, like they're not focused. You have to stay focused. The moon in Libra is a very important lunar position. You have to stay focused. You have to do your job well, and then you can have all the fun you want when the moon moves to Scorpio. Aquarius, I like the effects of the moon in Libra. This is your best bet. So you have to wake up early, catch this moon, and start with your priorities. When the moon moves to Scorpio, that would be the end of the month for you. You have to stay put. You have to keep your eyes open. And definitely, if you're still working, you should be working only on very easy stuff because it can be a complicated time. You don't want that. Okay, you don't want that. You have Pluto in your sign, you have the sun squaring your sign, and then the moon will also be squaring your sign. You don't want that for complicated tasks. Okay, so wrap things up, wrap the month up by 7 p.m. Universal Time, my astrological advice to you. Pisces, so I like this day. Basically, things should be, maybe you'll be busy with some paperwork. You have things to do. Try to wrap them up before 7 p.m. Universal Time if you want. If you have time, like if you're watching me from the Americas, then you can have some good times when the moon moves to Scorpio at 7 p.m. Universal Time. That would be like around noon, plus or minus. So that's when things really open up, like when things actually ease up. So you can give it a try, and this is when you can have some good time. Even the good times will also spread, will extend also till the evening and even for Friday. So there you go. Wrapping it up with born on the 30th of April. This should be a very interesting year, very happy year, very demanding years at some moments. Definitely there will be some challenges. This is normal, and you have to be very professional about it. This year demands, although it's an easy kind of year for you if you are ready, you still need to be prepared for some big projects, some good tasks that you may test you, which is great. This is how you move forward. There are good positions waiting for you. Around the end of this year that starts today, you may get the idea that something big is going to knock on your door. So please plan ahead and you can have a beautiful year. Make sure that your work, whatever you do, whatever you study, whatever position you have in this life, you have to be serious about it. Even your health. Wishing you all the best. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye-bye.